What's cracking, everybody? It's Great Town Zone. I am Mark C, and as you can see, I'm back with a brand new vlog for all of you to view and tune into on YouTube. This is a long-awaited vlog. It has been prolonged. I have been meaning to do this vlog for not one, not two, not three, but 4, possibly 5 months. According to YouTube, my last vlog was 4 months ago, right before the release of the Rap Session Cypher 2, which was a huge hit. Did awesome. Everybody killed it. I will drop a link in the description box for you to check that out in case you haven't already checked it out. I'm still working on getting the views up on that cipher because it deserves it. It's possibly going to go on a music streaming playlist. I'll see what kind of magic I can do. But we've got a lot of things we got to get to on this vlog. Some big announcements, a lot of things to talk about. So let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving just to make sure that I keep myself focused and on the right track. I've got myself a script that I have written out real quick. So the second thing that I want to talk about is something that I brought up in a past vlog over 4 months ago. It was the I Can Do This All Day LP. At the time, I didn't know what this project was going to turn into, whether it was going to be an EP or an LP. Turns out it turned into an LP. It was a much bigger project than I anticipated it would be. But of course, that's not a problem. Because the bigger the project, the more awesome it's going to be, most likely. That's how I see it. But that's not always the case, because even the smaller projects, the EPs, turn out to be pretty badass as well and pretty fire. Just to give a reference of an example, the Life Music Bars and Art EP. Still one of my favorite projects that I, myself, have put out recently within the last couple of years. And man, was it a fire project. So that project, I Can Do This All Day LP, is finished, uploaded, and set to premiere. It will be dropping after the Unfinished Business EP on July 7th, 2025. About a week before it drops, the promo single will drop for that video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, July 7th, 2025. So, you got a while. It's going to be after the Vibe is Different LP, which we are closing in on. We are getting so close to the Vibe is Different LP. My next big project, because right now, I believe we are on the Crazy One EP. One of my smaller projects that's promoting the Vibe is Different LP. Check it out. It's dropping, I believe. The full EP is available on YouTube. Track 1 should be dropping on Monday, which might be this Monday, it might be the following Monday. I'm going to release this vlog as soon as I get it done, so most likely it'll be the next coming Monday, the Monday following today, which is Sunday, so tomorrow. So yeah. That project, I Can Do This All Day LP, it's done, it's finished, it's uploaded, it's set to premiere July 7th, 2025, after the Unfinished Business EP. Mark your calendars, stay tuned for the promo single, which will be dropping right before the full project drops, and the tracks start dropping after that. Then we had a surprise project. Another LP. I Can Do This All Day was just a statement that literally tells everyone I'm not running out of fuel anytime soon. I'm not slowing up anytime soon. I'm not letting up anytime soon, because I can do this all fucking day, and that is the truth. So right after I did finish the I Can Do This All Day project, I started to focus on 2 more projects. One that I had mentioned before and a brand new one. And we're going to get to the brand new project first because it's dropping before the one I mentioned before. The one I mentioned before was known as the Yili Project. We will get to that after I discuss the next LP dropping. It is called The Lone Wolf of the North Bay. It was a LP, EP concept that I had thought up, I had inspiration for right as soon as I uploaded and set everything to premiere for the I Can Do This All Day LP. I had a wave of inspiration hit me, and therein came The Lone Wolf of the North Bay. I didn't know if it was going to be an EP, didn't know if it was going to be an LP, turned into an LP. But it's a smaller LP. It's not one of my bigger LPs. It's still a big project. I believe it's about 15, 16 tracks. Not the biggest project, but a big project nonetheless. And it's a fun one too. So that is finished, uploaded, and set to premiere. And it will be dropping December 8th, 2025. With the promo single dropping on December 1st of 2025. That's a huge announcement because I never talked about that before today. That was something that I literally came up with right after I got done with the I Can Do This All Day LP. It literally happened in the blink of an eye like that. I can't snap both fingers for some reason. I can only do one side. I don't know why, but it literally happened so quick. I didn't even have time for it. Like, I literally just like, bam, inspiration. And it hit me in the face like a ton of bricks. So, The Lone Wolf of the North Bay is a fun project. Strictly just a 16, 15 track project. It's got a cool cover art made by my buddy, NUNN. Go give him some love. Link to some of the projects he's been on with me. He's also on a promo single for the Vibe is Different LP. Be sure to check out his channel. He's got a lot of great content. Huge Ipswich fan. Got me into Ipswich. Got me playing FIFA for my PS2, which we'll get to the gaming videos a little later in this vlog. Now, next thing we are going to talk about is the Yili Project. It is no longer called the Yili Project. It has a title. The title of it is called That's Life, and it is an EP. So it is That's Life EP, inspired by the quote or phrase, C'est la vie. That is where I got the inspiration from it. I heard the C'est la vie quote on a show or a movie. I can't remember exactly which one because I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of shows. But somewhere along the things that I watched, I heard somebody say, C'est la vie, and it just prompted me to look it up and see what it means. And I kind of already had an idea. Come to think of it, I remember where it came from. It came from a show that I just recently bought the series for on DVD. It's actually right down here, but I'm not going to grab it because it's got a bunch of shit piled on top of it. I bought a few series over the course of the last year, 4 months. I bought True Blood, I bought Grimm, I bought Arrow, and where this quote came from, House, MD. I don't know if any of you remember that show. It had Hugh Laurie. He played a doctor, walked around with a cane, had a Vicodin addiction. Funny guy. He's actually a stand-up comedian. He also does music too. I like him. My favorite thing that he's ever played in was House MD. But you might remember him, or don't even know if it was him, was his part in Stuart Little. That's where he first popped up in my life. But I will always remember him as Dr. House. In one of the episodes on the series Dr. House, one of his patients was leaving the hospital. And they basically said, you need to change your life. You need to change your diet. The guy was the size of a whale. Yes, that's kind of a... not only an animal reference, but a reference to the new Brendan Fraser movie that's on Netflix, The Whale, which I still haven't seen, but I plan to because I am very happy to hear that Brendan Fraser is back in acting again. He was a big influence, obviously. Mr. George of the Jungle, Watch Out for That Tree, and The Mummy. He was in The Mummy 1, 2, and 3 with Jet Li. Fucking Brendan Fraser was a really cool actor growing up, played in a lot of really good movies. He was also in another movie, I believe, called Crash. Very emotional movie, but very real. Also starring Ludacris. But yeah, at the end of the house episode, they were basically telling him, this big guy who's a really obese guy, and they were trying to talk to him about changing his life, and he only had one thing to say to them after they basically pleaded it and put everything that was a risk on the table for him. He had one reply, and that was, "C'est la vie." And that is where I came up with the Yili Project, also now known as That's Life EP. So after I heard him say "C'est la vie," I looked up the quote or the phrase to see what it actually meant. And it actually meant, that's life, basically. So that's how I came up with the title for the Yili Project, now known as That's Life EP. It is finished, it is uploaded, and it is set to premiere after the Lone Wolf of the North Bay Project on April 6th, 2026. So it's a while from now. That project is really good. It's very emotionally driven. It's also kind of down to earth. It's the way I describe it is it's music the world needs right now. Even though it's not dropping until 2026, with this upcoming election, we really don't know what the world's going to look like by the time that album drops. But I'm pretty sure that the message behind the That's Life EP is still going to hold true in 2026. It's music the world needs right now. And that's kind of the inspiration behind that. It's kind of a down-to-earth sort of project. Everyone can relate to it because everyone right now is struggling. Things is hard right now. But most of us all just kind of look at it as, that's life. You know, we just got to keep going, keep it pushing, stay strong, stay hopeful, keep grinding, keep busy, and not give up. And definitely, most definitely, never lose hope. That is the main thing. And that's kind of where the whole That's Life EP kind of touches on. It's music that really gives you that positive feel, but also gives you that feeling that you can relate to because it's got some pain in there. There's a little bit of emotions are running high. You know, it's emotionally driven. Everyone's struggling, and you can feel that in some tracks. But it's also got a positive, uplifting type of vibe to it, a hopeful vibe, a stay strong kind of vibe, that you're not alone type of vibe. It's a very good project. Probably for smaller projects, my second favorite project as far as EPs goes. That's Life, That's Life. It's up there. It's with Life Music, Bars, and Art, which is my favorite EP that I put out recently. That's Life is like a close second, if you want to look at it in a way. Life Music, Bars, and Art is really special to me. It reflects a lot of like my mental state coming out of the hospital, coming out of recovering from the facility and getting back on my feet, getting back to getting into the rhythm of life after being so sick. You know, it just, my mental was just so all over the place at that time. I was recovering. I was trying to commit to, life changes. I was trying to be stronger and better for myself and for the people around me. I was just, I was going through so much that it reflects in the Life Music, Bars, and Art EP. And That's Life is very similar to that, but with more of a positive feel to it, a more down-to-earth, relatable feel, less about like coming back from the illness and more just about the struggle of life as it is right now for a lot of us. We're all just trying to eat. We're all just trying to grind. We're all just trying to pay the bills and put food on our plates and have some place to live. We're all dealing with something. We're all struggling. We're all suffering. But we're all just trying to hold it together and just keep pushing and keep fighting and keep moving and keep going and not lose hope that things are going to get better. And that's the That Life EP. That's basically the message. That's basically the concept behind it. It's a great project. It's about, I want to say 6 or 7 tracks, maybe 8. I wanted to do more. I wanted to turn it into an LP, but I just didn't have enough inspiration to push it into an LP status. So it remains an EP, but it's a beautiful project. Yili makes beautiful beats, really fun beats. They're really chill. A lot of them have this lo-fi jazz type of vibe. Like Yili shines in this project. And there was a reason I picked Yili for this particular project, because Yili, her sound, or their sound, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl or pronouns. I don't do pronouns, so I don't know. But Yili's sound was perfect for the That's Life EP. Yili deserves a lot of credit for this EP, for this project. A lot of credit. And they probably, I keep saying she, but I really don't know. Yili deserves a lot of flowers and a lot of credit for this project. Their beats, their sound, their vibe, perfect. I recommend you go check out Yili Beats on YouTube. Awesome beat maker, makes really good beats. Perfect for that vibe, that's just, you could literally rap about anything to a Yili beat, but it's really a down-to-earth, chill, lo-fi, emotional type of vibe. Yili, I love what you do. If you watch this vlog, you are an amazing beat maker. Keep doing what you're doing, because I'm listening. I'm loving the product. I'm loving the content, and I'm giving you your flowers. All the credit in the world. Very much respect to you, Yili. Yili's channel will be in the description box as well. This is a lot of links that I'm going to be having to post into this description box. But believe me, those links, you're going to see them. They'll be there. They'll be in the description. You can check them out. Keeping it pushing, because like I said, we got a lot to talk about with this vlog. It's been over 4 months since I've done a vlog. So the next thing on my list here, my script, is gaming videos. I know you've been, if you have been paying attention to my channel, you've been seeing a lot more gaming activity. There's a reason for that. Because for a minute there, after I finished the I Can Do This All Day LP, and I was still working on finishing the That's Life EP, I started taking a break from music so that I could strictly focus on the That's Life EP. But then the lone wolf of the North Bay kind of came and hit me like a ton of bricks, and I just full focused on that till I got that done. Like I said, about 16 tracks. I had to get that done because that inspiration was there. It was just clawing at me. I needed to focus on it. So I started gaming. I started recording for the Lone Wolf of the North Bay LP. I got it done. And then as soon as that project dropped, my focus was back on the That's Life EP. So I was gaming a lot. I recently bought myself a PS2 to go with my console collection. I now have a PS3, an N64, a PS2, and a Sega Genesis. I'm still trying to get the Sega Genesis up and running. I need to buy the right kind of power cord, because the one that I got when I bought the console doesn't work. For some reason, it just doesn't connect. So I need to figure that out. I'm still trying to get that up and running. But once I do, you're going to start seeing Sega Genesis videos popping up on my channel. But for right now, it's PS2, it's PS3, and it's N64. I've got some PlayStation 1 games to go with that too. So stay tuned for all that. I got Spider-Man for the PS1. I got Tony Hawk for the PS1. Pro Skater, the original. You've seen some videos of that already. I got Driver 2. I just bought some PlayStation 1 memory cards, so I'll be able to finish Driver 2. I'll be able to play more missions than what you will see on my channel, because they haven't dropped yet. And then I bought more PS2 games. I've got SOLCOM, which I've never played before. I've got Star Wars Battlefront. I just got Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, which is my favorite Dragon Ball Z game. I just uploaded a 4-part gaming video of Dragon Ball Z, and I'm using Dragon Ball Z not just for gaming videos, but to help me pump some iron and lift my weights a little bit, tournament mode. It acts like circuit training. It's freaking crazy. It's a nuts workout. Every night, man, I play a tournament. I play a match, then I hit the weights. I play a match, then I hit the weights. Then I play a match and I hit the weights. It's awesome. Takes me back to when I first owned a PS2. It's been so long since I had a PS2. I had to rebuy it because my original one got jacked. The guy who jacked it, all is forgiven. I think I said that when I started playing my new PS2, but all is forgiven. I got a new one. I'm playing it. These videos are going on my channel. My channel is just packed with so much shit, so much content. It's crazy. There's a lot to tune in for. And now that I'm getting back on track with the vlogging too, just another thing for you to tune into and look for on my channel. There is so much going on in this time period with me that it's crazy. I was looking for a drink, but I guess I don't have my drink in here with me, so that's okay. Yeah, so gaming videos. Stay tuned for more of those. PS2, PS3, N64, large variety of games, not just the same games. We've done a lot of firsts for gaming videos. Driver 2 was a first. The Getaway Black Monday was a first. Spider-Man will be a first. BioShock for the PS3 is a first. Dead Space, which is going to be premiering Halloween 2025, that's a first. A lot of firsts going on for my channel as far as gaming goes, so stay tuned. And I will be getting more games for all 3 consoles. I'm recently trying to get Devil May Cry, Enter Matrix. I still got to get Donkey Kong Country for the N64. There are so many games that I still want to get. But as you know, I'm not just an entertainer. I'm not just a gamer. And I'm not just a rapper / artist. I'm also a human. So there's been some life stuff that have kind of set me back, and I'm trying to work through them. I'm considering all options, so I haven't quite gotten everything that I've wanted to get over the course of this year. I mean, I did get my PS2 though, so that's a pretty big step. I am planning on getting an Xbox at some point so I can start playing Halo and some of the cool games on Xbox like Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2. So definitely stay tuned for Great Town Gaming. There will be more on that front in the future. I'm going to be catching up on gaming videos too. I've got a FIFA game, FIFA 2003 for the PS2. That's going strong. I think I'm about to finish my season with Everton. Also, again, shout out to NUNN. He helped me pick my team for that season. The next time I play, it's going to be a different team. So please stay tuned for Great Town Gaming. More gaming fun is on the way, I promise you that. And it's going to be a load of fun. Batman, Arkham Asylum, that's another first as far as gaming goes on my channel. Dragon Ball Z is a first for my gaming, on my channel. Like I said, a lot of firsts for gaming fun on my YouTube. So be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow. And this brings me to the last announcement and an apology real quick, because my neighbor is back there on the other side of the fence. He's working with a power tool, and so there's a little bit of noise pollution throughout this video. I apologize for that, but my neighbor's got to work too. Like I said, we're all trying to grind. We're all trying to pay bills and put food on the table. We're all trying to get through life. So I'm not tripping over the noise pollution. You shouldn't be either. You can see me and hear me clearly, and that's all that matters. So, but the last announcement that I want to make for this vlog, because we're coming up on the 30-minute mark, is there will be new rap battles in the future, either before this year ends or after the year ends, on whatever leagues I can battle on. Whichever leagues will let me have a match. That's gauged, that's Guerrilla Warzone, That's I know I'm missing a few. Slaughterhouse, which I think Slaughterhouse is no longer doing its thing anymore. I think that league disbanded, but if they're still doing their thing, I'll try to get a match on there. The Last Titan Rap Battle League, I don't think Titan is doing the Battle League anymore. He had his own league, but I don't think he's doing that anymore. So I think that league is disbanded. I'm not sure yet, but I will still continue to shout out that league because The Last Titan, he's a savage, man. I love The Last Titan. He inspired me to do a lot of my challenge videos to rap on mainstream beats like T.I. and Ludacris and Tupac and Kanye West. You know, couple of those videos that I did as challenges for The Last Titan, they hit 1K views. Those links will be in the description box. Please check them out. I've had quite a few videos hit 1K views over the course of the last several years. Be sure to check out my channel. Be sure to check out the content. Be sure to check out the music. Like I said, I'm not just an entertainer. I'm not just a vlogger. I'm not just a rapper or a battle rapper. I'm everything. There's a reason why I say I'm Mr. Do-It-All, because that's literally what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do as much as I can, everything that I can, while I've got the energy, the time, and the means to do it. Because as you get older, you get busier. As you get older, you have less energy and the less time you have to do all this stuff. So while I'm still somewhat young, while I still got some energy, and while I still got some time to do it, I'm going to be doing it. So there will be more rap battles on all the leagues that I be battling on. Gauged, Slaughterhouse if they're still around, Guerrilla Warzone will get a battle from me. The Real Untamed Rap Battle League, if I can get on there. Bars, I know they wanted me to come back about a month or two ago, but I was just a little busy going through some stuff, and I didn't have time to commit to a battle. But either before or after this year changes, I will be taking, like, I want to say like 2 or 3, maybe 4 matches, and then I'll be taking another break from battle rapping again. Honestly, I'm more trying to focus on my channel, creating content, musical projects, music videos, which have slowed up a little bit, gaming, trying to get back on track with vlogging. I'm also trying to get my grind going still. I'm grinding every day. You know, I'm working every day. I'm a busy guy, got a lot of stuff to do. I got myself running throughout town like crazy. Also, more Roxy videos. Roxy Coster's chilling with me. She's being a good girl on the bed over there, just chilling. Yeah, so stay tuned, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in for this vlog. It's been long awaited, but I finally got it done. I'm going to be trying to do a vlog, 1 or 2 vlogs a month, if that. We'll see how it goes, though, because like I said, everybody's busy. Everybody's got things going on. We're all just trying to live. I'm trying to find new ways to live and be the best person that I can be. Trying to focus on music, trying to grind. I'm trying to do gaming videos. I'm trying to get healthy. I'm working out. I'm staying on top of life. I'm not letting life bear down on me. So anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok. I'm on World Top Videos. Links will be in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, everything. I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for more fun. I am Mark C, and I'll be back again soon for another vlog. Peace. Much love.